Hello and welcome to this 14th episode. Let's play for the old streams map version 2, soil mod edition. We have a field of sunflowers we can harvest. A bit low on the soil moisture, so we'll see if it has a big effect on the results. But anyway, we can start harvesting. So we'll go fetch our combine, which is over here by the big shed, and then because every field is done, both the barley, the canola, and the sunflower fields are all are done, so that's good. We can harvest. Unfold harvesting. We'll start this harvest. So anyway, harvest is on the way. We can go fetch our tractor and trailer. Actually, there's a lot of stuff we need to do. We need to refill water troughs and get some hay and food for our cattle, milk cows and stuff. And we'll do that after our harvest. So now it's harvest time. Cows aren't dying. We'll refill it later. It's cool. It's a small field. Not sure how much we will make off of it. What are you doing? What is this? Oh, now it's where's the goal? Combine view. Well, that's the thing. We can go and get our small skid steer, and we can feed some. Actually, I'm not sure we'll feed some animals. Maybe we'll get the water and refill the trough, because I think you can actually hook the water trailer up to this skid steer. So if we can get up the hill. So our water trailer is here. Oh, it's not going well. I'm not sure how real this is. It seems somewhat unreal, but I guess it's a trailer, and the skid steer does have a hook, some sort of hook arrangement on the back of it, so should be able to use it. So anyway, filling that up will take a few times back and forth to the fill place for water. But that was a lot. I guess it was almost full water trailer. So we'll go off to and our this little we can't do it. Okay, so that didn't go very well. Maybe we'll get stuck here. For some reason the lifting arm on the skid steer is stuck. Okay. Now we're here. Now we go through the mud. Let's use the roads in the future. And let's get this combine out of the ditch. So ditch, combine, van combination. Let's hope we can get it out. Yes, okay. Hopefully next lap it won't do that again. So we need some water, and so we can fill up troughs. We should see how much. See how much water we have. So we'll look at the milk cows first. Cows, water 1,200. That's not a lot. Water pig is 374. Water. Okay, so we'll pretty much fill up everything, which we have time to do because our combine is going around the field of the sunflowers. Yeah, oh, hello. There you. Yeah, see if we can make it nice. Tight turn here. That's nice. That's a good thing about that. And is it stuck again? No, it's just sort of turning. See if it gets by. So anyway, my plan for this episode is to start harvest, fill up the water, and then fill up straw because the straw is pretty low. I mean, if you look into the calf pen for the calf, you see that it's very low. So we need to fill that up. Okay. I think actually we might have quite a few. Oh my god, that's a big pile of manure. That's another job, a task to do. Get the manure to the calf pen. Oh, move. Sliding. Everything is sliding. Open that door and close that door. Back it up to the barn and refill. This one, it's working. Wait. Not even half. That's empty. Let's go get some more water, and then we'll fill up some more water in the pig pen. Pig pen. How do you say? Pig pen? Pigsty? Whatever you call it. Then we will do the same with the milk trough and the dairy cow pen. Do you say pen? Not really sure about that, but hopefully you know what I mean. That's a cool little picnic table, a little slide for the kids. Really like this sign. That's really great. Green Coca-Cola, delicious and refreshing, and then it's a nice mural on the wall. So going back, I've been wondering a bit about the new Farming Simulator 2017. I tend to be somewhat not skeptical, but I usually wait a bit after a new release, not because I don't want to try it, but mostly because you usually have a lot of mods for the old version of, in this case, Farming Simulator 2015. So switching to the new Farming Simulator where it take a bit before the mods are there and you can only go on the default maps. I usually wait a bit. There's nothing wrong with the default maps and default equipment and trying it out, seeing it for yourself, but it's not everything. Closing the door. Go and get some more water. Empty this one first. Well, almost full. The beacon has started turning on the combine, which means you do that when. Oh, come on, turn. Okay. What are you doing? There's a really small edge on that road, and it gets stuck on it. let's go into the pen. Empty it, we'll probably go and have to refuel it once more. And that's okay. I think we need a tractor to put some straw into our different parts of the animals. But that's the next project. Or maybe after this we'll just do the manure, empty the manure out. Wobbling. Yes, still going. That's probably extremely bad yield, which is why it's going over and over and over again, and around, and so we'll see. Let's hope it's not that bad. But we can get this one ready and empty the combine. But okay, anyway, I've been watching some of the videos, the pre-release videos, and of Farming Simulator 2017. And it looks nice. It looks really nice, but as always, it's hard to tell if it is that nice in reality, or if it's just eye candy. It's nice if you got they're probably a beefed up gaming computer. You can run everything at max, get superb frame rates. Which I don't. I don't have a superb computer, and I can't get superb frame rates. I can get pretty good. This isn't going well. No. I can get pretty good frame rates. This one, well, that's not a problem. I'm recording this, and it works perfectly. So anyway, so we'll drive up here, and then we'll go to here. Hopefully, by now the combine has started working again. Yes, it has. Hello, little cow. Please move out of the way. No, they never move. Because you can drive through them, so why would they move? Is this open? Did I open this? I don't have any memory collection of opening that, but maybe I did. So, water, fill it up. Maybe I should buy a few more cows. I have some money. Could buy 13. We can buy 2 more cows. 15. 15 is nice round figure number. 60. Could bring us a little more, maybe 2,000 pounds per day income. That could be great. Some of you might wonder why I don't do total mixed rations on this map. And I usually do total mixed rations. They're really good add-ons and mods. Big mixing wagons and placeable mixing stations. And there's a pretty cool small one where you just put different bales in. So you put 1 straw bale, 1 silage bale, and 1 grass bale, and then you're done. It mixes and portion it out. And that's really cool. It works great. But I just feel that sometimes you probably don't give milk cows total mixed rations. Actually, when reading up, I can't find any information that people use total mixed rations. They use other sets of rations, and usually a mix between silage and maybe corn, rye or oats. Different sort of grains mixed with that, and mixed with some sort of food additives to give the cows and the animals. Oh, this was stupid of me. I actually put the shovel there. I'm gonna get to that one. Pushed it. I think I thought that I would. can't move the arm. What went wrong with this? Oh, it's not good. I still can't move the arm. I'm gonna save the game and try to restart it. See if there's a difference. Quit. Career. Restart. All streams map. See if this works and we can get it moving again. Annoying. Well, sometimes it happens. I'm not sure why it does that. Probably something with hooking up the water trailer to our lovely little skid steer, and that didn't turn out very well. So let's load the game. Start. So we'll start our combine again. Our skid steer. Oh, good. So we'll start with the pigs, I think, because they are the furthest away. So anyway, I stopped using the trailer as a way to transport our manure because it's a lot of extra work. You can just basically drive over to the area. Oh, if you drive crap like I do, you can't drive over there. But if you know how to drive, then you can drive there. So anyway, so here we go. We're here. Empty it. You can see it actually rising. So manure builds up pretty fast when you set the. God, I'm gonna. Oh, it turned out work. Crap. I'm gonna feed it to the pigs and stuff anyway. So that's a lot. When you have 4 days in every cycle in soil mod, you get quite a lot of manure, which is okay if you have big fields and you can spread it, because it takes spreading a field takes quite a lot of manure. So it doesn't matter to save it up for a rainy day or a field that needs manure. This is basically, I guess, what a farmer does all day. Go back and forth and do the same repetitive things. So, and I tipped you before about the how farm works YouTube channel. Great channel. You want to look at how farming works, and they talk about a lot of things, a lot of different aspects, and even the economy of it, which was a very interesting episode. So if you go to how farms work, I think they have a webpage too, sort of the same name. It could have lots of information, lots of YouTube clips on the day-to-day running of the farm, the economy of it, the different parts of breeding animals and that sort of stuff. Great resources. Great resource. Oh, a lot of manure in that cow pen. Sorry, pig pen. So anyway, so this going back and forth and empty, refilling, empty, refilling, and so on. And I guess as the amount of animals increase, this will be a more tedious and repetitive and reoccurring piece of work to do on the farm. And we're up to, I think, episode 14. I haven't got a clue on how many I will do. I'll do them until I don't enjoy doing them on this map. Oh, no, one more. Really. Which might be quite some time. No, but I'm thinking if you look at other channels, if you look at Dagwin, or Dagwin does a lot of quite a few long series of episodes. But if you look at Ian's page, for instance, you see not as long episodes, and on his Let's Play he doesn't do as long. The series aren't that many. He has a few that are quite long and quite a few episodes in them, but somewhat shorter. It's nice to see. There's a lot of YouTubers starting to put this sort of, including me I guess, this sort of movies online, which makes it nice because not everyone is doing the same maps. My philosophy is I will try to stick with maps that not too many other people do. So, because sometimes I find a really nice map and I go on YouTube to see if someone played it, and just to see how it is. And sometimes if it's an odd little map, a lot of people might play it, but they don't record themselves playing it. So there's no way of knowing if it's good or bad. You have to try it. Which I'll probably do it anyway, try it. But in this way, you can just see if it's a sort of map that would tickle my fancy. This map, I had no idea. I found one person who did put a few, actually I think it was one or two really long episodes, 1.5 hour episodes on YouTube, and he was French, and I did study French in school, but that was, 20 years ago? 25 years ago? Quite some time. And my French wasn't really up to par. No, he was French, and I had no idea what he was talking about. I could watch the movies though, and it was quite enjoyable to watch them and see the farm. But sometimes you really want to know what they're talking about. I wonder how many runs we're up to, like 7 runs? There was a lot of manure in that one, and there's probably just as much in the calf pen. I wonder if we're done with the pigs. Pigs 60. Okay, pigs are not. Oh, beef have 21, almost 22,000 liters. So that will take quite a bit of going back and forth. Maybe we should go check on our it's done. So we'll go to this one and we will empty it. So we can move on to the next field, which I think will be our, I think we'll go get our fields, one of the, what do you call them, 24 or 23. See the amount of fuel, it uses quite a lot of fuel. Never should refill it. No, I'll do those fields and then I will refill it. Refuel it is probably the correct word to use. So I really like the graphics engine because it looks amazing, and it's very, even before I changed, I bought a new graphics card this summer, but even before that, it was, the graphics were good and the frame rates were, I guess, when you look at the graphics, I thought the frame rates were just amazing. I actually would not want a flight simulator that would have this sort of graphics and that sort of frame rates. We'll go with the, I think we'll go with the canola first. And we'll go empty this. Actually, maybe we have to sell it. Not sure if we have a. We might even have a sunflower part storage. So we'll see sunflowers. Here, sunflowers. You have to sell them at. Shutterstock is the best place. So we'll go there and sell this. 6,600 liters times. That would be interesting. Well, a few thousands at least. And then we can head up and use this trailer to empty our combine at the canola fields. Actually, a few months ago, I saw this good tutorial movie on YouTube where they actually tried different. It had fields. They used the same settings and they planted the same with the field with canola, and then they put, I think, wheat on it, and then they harvested it and calculated how much the yield was, and there's no difference. At least there in the test, there was no difference because the canola the yields are higher, or the price you get for it is higher, but at the same time you get far less. You get about half there. So even if the price is double, if you get half the amount from the field, you still make the same amount of money. So the person that did that episode, can't remember who did it, his thoughts on the matter was that there's really no point in, if you want to grow canola, but don't do it just because you think you'll gain more profit, because you won't. It's the same. So as you mentioned, you probably noticed, I started playing the Great American Farming map, which I think looks very interesting. Oh, I keep hitting things. That's stupid. Good thing I don't have the damage bomb installed, because it would cost me a fortune. I will go bankrupt so fast. So luckily I don't have that. No damage mod. Anyway, Great American Farming map looks amazing. Started it yesterday. I did the first look around. First episode was a look around. We looked around the place, and then the second one I had sold the equipment. This one is always gets stuck there. For some reason, in the beginning, the engines on the manual ignition mod didn't stop, but sometimes it does now. I have really no idea why, and I don't know what to do about it. We probably the entirety of this field into that combine, considering how low the yields are. And that's probably my fault, because I didn't watch the amount of moisture. Let's see. So anyway, actually I think we're up to around half an hour, which is usually the amount I do, and I want to thank you for watching this episode where we started our first harvest in this map. even though you probably watch me mostly go around in the skid steer getting manure. Getting crap and driving to this silo. But anyway, I'm gonna do, I think I'm not sure, but I'll probably do a lot of this, a lot of the harvesting offline, and I will do this, at least I will know I will do this driving around with manure part offline. Oh, sometimes it's hard to get. Oh. I wonder if a real skid steer does that. That would be really annoying. So anyway, here we go. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you will be back for more. So please watch this if you want to. And everyone take care and bye bye.